Come now, as we explore a new dimension!
Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity!
It should have been 2 new dimensions, but we ran out of time. Remember now, the way it happened. Well, a power crystal. Yes, the crystal is mine. Keep back, you weak-minded fool! Avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy! A crystal? My crystals! Crystal crazy! Crystal! The greatest evil scientist in the world!
Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity!
Crash Twinsanity came out in 2004. This was one of the greatest Crash Bandicoot games ever released. A better name for this game should have been Cortex Twinsanity, since this game is all about Cortex's history, and is the first game ever where you really learn more about this evil scientist. You want to say it? What's that supposed to mean? For reception, this game had lots of glitches, but that's not to be confused with something bad. Lots of glitches were found in this game. Apparently, the programmers were having a difficult time because you would walk through things out of bounds. This is the Crash game with the most amount of prototypes because there was so much stuff that was taken out of this game before it was released. In fact, a whole different game that was entirely planned out with a different name called Crash Bandicoot Evolution instead of this one, but it's a transform. Dr. Cortex and Uka Uka were last seen out in the wasteland of the Antarctica area. Anyway, apparently Cortex was very busy creating some things down there because he couldn't find a way out. Cortex found his way back, plotting revenge for doing this to him. So one day Crash was just sticking around, and here comes Cortex. Cortex has taken a disguise. So anyway, Cortex lures Crash, and they have a fight.
Surprised to see me, Crash? 3 years I spent alone in the frozen Antarctic wastes. And I miss you. And so I've organized a little gathering, like a birthday party, except the exact opposite.
And then Crash defeats Cortex, of course. What do you expect? But anyway, then Cortex unveils his ultimate weapon, Mecha Bandicoot, piloted by Engine.
Meet your brand new, hydraulically operated, twin brother, Mecha Bandicoot! Or was I injured?
Dr. Cortex, you are magnificent!
Of course I was, you fool!
This was a really hard thing for Crash to do, but he could do that, yeah.
Yeah, this is the biggest guy he's ever faced.
Well, they get bigger.
What?
Yeah, I really like that chainsaw. It makes me a little, the chainsaw and the Mecha Bandicoot makes me a little scar. Yeah, you understand why. So yeah, Crash defeats that thing easy. And Cortex just gets so mad.
Oh, my Crash back!
And Cortex sees a lovely crystal.
Oh, crystals!
Yeah, crystals. And Cortex just wants it so much, but Crash isn't. But then all of a sudden, there's a drill that comes up that gets Cortex stuck at the top of the drill, and this giant machines come out, and these ants with Star Wars swords come out.
Why in the world ants with lightsabers?
But Crash easily defeats that drill thing.
Well, die, guess so. I'd like to know where this panic comes from.
It's real. So Cortex comes back down. He isn't stuck anymore, but he says, "Ha! Look, I got the crystal," and Crash wants it.
Keep back, you weak-minded fool! Avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy!
So then they get a little more fight, because they want the crystal, and then you get to play together with Cortex, because now you both are holding the crystal, and Cortex and Crash want it, so then you can play as both of them and do some things.
Throw me over there. Trust me. We're pals, right?
And then they finally get out of the caves, only to meet two squawkly birds from a different dimension.
What? How are you fools before the awesome might of the evil twins?
I might have some chalky treats here for you.
Chalky treats? Oh! We've some good news and some bad.
The bad news? We're going to destroy your precious islands.
The good, you won't be around to see it.
They steal Cortex's brain, and he runs away, and it's bad.
This is the part where you run away screaming.
Catch you later, Brainiac.
You have to help me, Crash. You heard them. They want to destroy our island home, humiliate and enslave you, and steal my brain. Living in harmony with Mother Nature. The noble boar. The humble bumblebee.
And it's really bad. And then he hits into the stomach of Papu Papu by accident. That is not an acceptable fashion. So Papu Papu sticks him up on a totem pole and Crash has to save him. Well, so Crash saves Cortex, but Papu Papu was really mad at that. And so later, find Cortex talking to Farmer Ernest. Well, he's a farmer and he grows wampa fruits.
I told you this was about healthy stuff. See?
There's these worms, these ugly, ridiculous. They'll give Crash a crystal if he helps, but Dr. Cortex doesn't care. So,
An evil scientist, what do you expect?
known as the evil twins. So anyway, they make this giant Tiki Mon guy come alive, and you have to fight him.
Exactly, as if they're alive.
And Cortex has just wondered, who are these guys?
10th dimension. Yes! To the laboratory! We're not beaten yet. The game is up.
To his old ice lab that he built after Crash or after Cortex.
Before you rise a cathedral of diabolical genius. Of course, only I have the key. Observe. Follow me! I know another way.
And he's got something that can help with this dimension mumbo jumbo.
Oh, I like gumbo. It's from Alabama.
What?
The check bounced. Are you sure? Well, the past few years have kind of been slow. Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we'd hoped, and... Fish?
Uka Uka when they're here in an ice cave. And it's just so bad.
Mighty Uka Uka!
Fight him. It's like fight, and yeah. And then after you've defeated him,
What, they defeated him?
well, of course, what do you expect? But then Aku Aku tells him that that they should work together again because of the evil twins. They are a greater threat than each other. Uka Uka and Aku Aku decide to work together, and they're gonna go off and try to defeat the evil twins. So yay! Then Crash and Cortex go to the ice lab, but then the evil twins.
It's probably for you. Riches?
Twins come, and aha! Oh, they defeated those masks so easily.
Who are these evil upstarts? I've ruined the lives of so many. I can't be expected to remember them all. Such a big head! Such a tiny brain! Crash, I've been like a father to you. I created you, nursed you, tried to destroy you. So what do you say? With my mighty intellect and your vacuous stupidity, we'll be unbeatable! This is the Psychotron, gateway to the infinite dimensions, beyond our universe. Somewhere between the 9th and 11th dimensions lies the mysterious 10th dimension. And there we must go in order to confront the evil twins, steal the riches, and restore the natural order of things, with me on top. We require 6 power crystals in order to make the leap, and we have 4. Let's see. That isn't enough! All is lost, unless